Hello everybody and welcome to a new episode. For the small sum of you who do watch my videos, you may remember that I built a budget gaming PC for $93 and then made a video on upgrading it. In this video, we are going to try to build a superior PC for a larger budget of $150 while borrowing some parts from the old one. Let's get started. So we can't talk about the upgrades without talking about the canvas for this project. This time we have a Dell Optiplex 790 mini tower that I purchased for $75. It comes with an Intel Core i5-2400 clocked at 3.1 GHz on all 4 cores, 4 GB of DDR3 RAM, and the notoriously terrible Radeon HD 5450. You may have noticed that I didn't mention a hard drive, but we'll be using the one from the old budget gaming PC because it already has all the games I need on it, although this option may have been a mistake as you'll see later in the video. More on the Core i5. I was originally planning to switch it with something better like a Core i7, but it did so well that I used it for the final product. I really love these old Sandy Bridge CPUs. Great performance for a low cost. So let's jump straight into the upgrades. First up, we have an EVGA GTX 752GB Superclocked from the old budget gaming PC. I previously purchased this card for $42. The extra VRAM and overclock should help us out a whole lot in games, and in theory also give us better performance than the likes of a 750 Ti. One big reason I'm using this card is because it's super low TDP of 55 watts, which will save us from upgrading the power supply. Installation was very simple. All I needed to do was open the plastic clip, slot the graphics card in place, and close the clip. It was that simple. Next up we have the RAM. I purchased 4 more gigs of DDR3 for $20. It's really nothing groundbreaking, just some run-of-the-mill Samsung RAM that you'd find in OEM PCs. Installing these were even more simple. All I had to do was slot in the sticks and push down on them, giving us a click letting us know they were in place. This would give us a grand total of 8 gigs of RAM, not too shabby for the budget. So everything was installed and ready to go. Nervously, I switched on the PC and got a display. I was able to get into Windows 10 with ease, but with one problem. After about a minute upon reaching the desktop, the PC would lock up. I tried every trick in the book to fix this, but nothing was working, so I just opted to reinstall Windows 10 from scratch. Luckily, getting the files back on the system wasn't too much of a pain. Now, it was time for the test. Would this thing be able to hold up in 1080p titles? Let's see in some benchmarks. So now the conclusion to all of this. Would I recommend that you go out and build this PC? Well, if you can find all the parts for the right price, then absolutely. The PC may choke a bit on newer titles, but it can definitely hold its ground everywhere else. Anyway, that's it for this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.